Welcome to my toy life. I hope you're having a good day. It's been kind of busy here for us, and I've been trying to make a little bit of adjustments in my room, and so called my man cave, if you want to call it that. But anyway, I hope, if you will, that you'll like, share, comment, say something in the chat. We'll try to get to your questions if we have the time and if we see them in time. If you have the opportunity, share this video on some of the groups so we can get the word out there and get more people involved. Well, without further ado, we bring on our good buddy, Rick.
Hey, Terry, how are you?
I am well, thank you.
Good.
You always look. Did you know
Somebody
you
said
always
that. Somebody said I haven't changed in a long time.
No, you haven't. You absolutely haven't. But, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I don't complain about it. Not going to complain.
No. So what's been going on with you?
No, same old stuff. Just, keeping on. But I have a couple things to show if you want to. Remember last episode, I showed some SciComm figures that were boxed.
Yeah.
So what I have here is I have them unboxed.
Okay.
This is one of them. And I don't know if you remember, I said they decked them out as ninjas. This is some of the ninja armor. There's stuff I didn't put on them, I kept off.
Right.
And this is one of them. Some of the joints are tad loose, but not bad.
Is this a show or a movie or cartoon or what?
These were put out by BBI. They're not based on anything that I know of. This is another one. The only thing they're loosely based on, I think, was the Henshin cyborgs, which came out quite some time ago.
Say that again, Rick. I think I lost my signal there for a second. What was that last statement you said about the cyborg?
I think they're loosely based on the Henshin cyborgs that came out quite a while ago. And here's one without anything on him, and this is what he looks like.
Okay.
They're really cool figures. If you're into the whole robot thing, and let me see if he's got any juice left. He got a little bit of juice.
Well, these came out a long time ago, or are they recent?
These guys are about 20 years old, I think. But the Henshin cyborgs came out quite a while ago.
Way back, yeah.
Yeah, and they're loosely based on. I mean, I want to say they're relatives to G.I. Joe, kind of.
Okay.
But this is the big thing I want to show, which we talked about again a couple episodes ago. And this is the Sideshow Clint Eastwood. This is the Man with No Name that says the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And does that have the cannon?
No, I wish. And here's Clint Eastwood, the Man with No Name.
Pretty cool for sure.
Highly detailed. The camera's not really picking him up.
Right.
The head sculpt is quite amazing.
Yes, it is.
What I did for pictures, I did some pictures of him. I had to tape his poncho in a certain way so it looked more natural. It hung on him more like it did in the movies.
Right.
Comes with his gun.
Amazing.
And he comes with several hands and a rifle that he uses in the film, which is just plastic. It's not die cast.
But that's a sharp. That's a sharp rifle, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
And he's fully articulated, double elbows, double knees. But this isn't something you'd take apart. Like some people would say, I'm going to change the outfit. You leave him as is because you'll never get this outfit back on him the way it looks. It's really
No.
tailored just for this figure, you know. But he's nice. He's one of my prized possessions. Again, I'm really holding back on getting the Josie Wales figure because he's $300 and it's just a lot of money to spend.
Right.
So I got to settle for Blondie, the man with no name. He does have his spurs. So it's really a cool figure.
Yeah, it looks it.
Yep.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us. I don't know if it's doing it for everybody else, but mine is glitching a little bit. So I apologize if we're losing, if we're losing signal. I apologize. And
No,
hopefully.
You were glitching earlier, but you look okay now.
Okay.
The audio's caught up. Looks good.
Good. Well, those of you that follow my page know that.
Oh, now you're glitching again.
The Bobby is finished. This is the box that will come with the Bobby. And the only thing that I'm waiting on is waiting on the handcuffs, because I had originally ordered some plastic ones, but I didn't like them. So I found another source for metal ones, and the metal ones will be here in just a day or so. And
nice. Yeah, that looks great.
This is what he's going to look like. And there may be an option to just buy him just like this with his accessories, and another option to buy the extra coat, the overcoat.
Yeah, the long coat. Yeah,
the long coat. Because I've had some people tell me, they didn't want the coat, and that's okay. So I'm going to make it available with the coat or without.
Yeah, good.
Also, I've advertised this before, but I don't really collect the Ultimate Soldier. It's in a contest, and it's just been sitting on my shelf. So, if you collect Ultimate Soldiers, this one has never been taken out of the box. So,
nice.
First Infantry Bazooka Gunner. And, if you collect those and you'd like this figure, send me a message and we'll work out a deal. Well, our guest tonight is Edmond. So here's Edmond. Welcome.
How you doing, Edmond?
Hello, everyone. Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome.
So how long you been collecting, Edmond?
I don't know. I don't know how many years. It's kind of been like on and off, to be honest. Kind of like I've collected for a while, then stopped, just because, life got busy, whatever. I just started doing other stuff. Like there was a time where I was kind of partying a lot and hanging out. I just kind of like didn't want to spend money on that stuff, and then I got back to it once everything just calmed down.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're active. You're active collector now.
Yes. I've been for some time now. I've been for some years nonstop. It's been kind of going off.
And what do you collect mostly?
I would say, I have a lot of GI Joes, but it depends. I have a lot of, I do a lot of custom work, so I have a lot of like Marvel customized figures, and I like doing a lot of customs. Lately, I've been getting a lot of like monsters and customizing them and stuff like that, trying to create some enemies for my GI Joe photography and other stuff.
Yeah, I think you posted a couple of them the other day in the group, and they were some amazing figures for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I do a lot of most. I think, I don't know, probably half of my collection is customized.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
And when you customize them, do you make dioramas or do you just take pictures?
I make dioramas with whatever's available around me, or if I find something that I can use. But I kind of build them up, take the pictures that I need, and then take it down, put another one, a different one, depending on what type of environment is going to be behind it. So
Gotcha.
But I usually use like I don't spend money on buying a bunch of stuff, or I just kind of create it myself out of foam and cardboard and spray paint whatever I can.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too takes
I
up
think
too
that
much room.
I think that's what most of us do that same stuff. In fact, I've got
I started. Yeah, when I started, it was more like I was just taking pictures of the figures on the table and stuff like that, and then I got a few pointers from Rick, and then from that point on, just kind of like took off on my own ideas and stuff like that.
Cool.
Did you find, Edmond? Did you find that once you started doing the photography, advancing, did it affect how you collect? Did you find that?
Probably did. Yeah, it probably did actually. Yeah, because then I'm like, wait a minute, I can do this, and then I started looking for other stuff that, like for example, like the monsters and stuff like that. I really never really got into collecting monsters until I'm like, oh, I could, make this situation happening here with a monster. So now I need a monster. So I will have to like look around for a monster and stuff like that, or a helicopter or a boat, trying to put a boat on the back. Like I have like I bought like this Barbie boat. It was really cheap. I bought it on eBay or something. It was really cheap, an old Barbie boat, and I just painted it over, put a G.I. Joe sticker on it, and used it as like background.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I found that once I got into that photography, it totally changed how I collected and what I bought and how I looked at things. Everything was a photo op everywhere I went.
Yeah, yeah, same. Yeah, same. Yeah, I look at everything. Kind of, what is it? Angelo said that on the 1/6 scale. I look at everything at a 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Well, I went into a store the other day. Let's see if I can pull this back down here. So see this. I went into the store the other day and I saw this. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I just put some styrofoam in it, little pieces of paper, got a trash can.
Oh, it's a trash can.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I do. That with I open a can of beans and use the can for a trash can and just painted it kind of gray.
Right.
Like that.
Right. That's right.
They make good 55-gallon drums, like fuel drums and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's right.
People do that. Yeah,
you can do that too. That's right. Yeah. So, you got any special projects you're working on now?
Well, I've been into like I said, the monsters lately, because I've been trying to have trying to make some fighting scenes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see that I think I posted this guy. I think I put this is the one that I put pictures of, this Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Oh, nice paint on that. Good job.
Yeah, I repainted it over. I did a different paint job on it to make it look a little bit meaner. It didn't look like this original. So once I got this Bigfoot, I found this other guy.
Yeah.
And I also painted this guy just because he was completely white, and I just made it all different.
Yeah, that looks cool.
And
did you find them loose or did you buy them from the store?
Not loose. Loose. I was looking for any creatures. I wanted them to be larger than a G.I. Joe, kind of 1/6 scale, a little bit larger. So I started looking for 15-inch creature, and then those came out. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get those two. They were pretty cheap. They weren't expensive at all.
Cool.
I think they were originally from KB Toys. I think it was. I'm sure.
Yeah, I remember seeing them at Toys R Us. had
Yeah,
them.
Toys R Us. Yeah, one of those stores. And then I have like I took a Princess Leia and like a Barbie. It's not a Barbie, but one of them wrestling figures. I forgot the name of it, but I made like I'm doing this scene, this photograph scene that I'm making. I'll probably post it soon, but it's kind of like a creepy.
That's awesome.
Well, let me make you big here so we can see it real good.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's scary.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Scary.
I made that. I brought Rick's mummy that he likes. I use
There you go. Yeah.
Hulk's head, and I use Batman, like a 15-inch Batman body.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Make him.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And what is that you got wrapped around there? Is that just cloth?
That's a T-shirt. Yeah, I cut up a T-shirt and wrapped them up in the T-shirt.
It came out
You wrapped
great.
him
That
up in
looks
the
great.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
That's
it's a cut up. I took grabbed the T-shirt and I just kind of started cutting away, and then I just started wrapping him up until that came out.
That it looks right out of Johnny Quest. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You've already done some photographs of him. He photographs great.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I have some. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to use them, whenever I get a chance. I also have I don't know if you guys ever seen that flash. That's like 20-inch flash. So I have two. One that I turn into. I don't have it with me right now. I have it over there. One I turn into a Giant Man for the Avengers. And like recently, I have one that kind of like the leg broke. I was just had it laying around, and then I decided to build this like abandoned city, and I took that flash and it just kind of created this guy here. It's like a statue that I have for. But see how the leg broke there, everything. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. I didn't know what to do with it. I had it there for a long time, and then out of nowhere, it's like, hey, you know what? I can build a city and make this guy like a broken statue or something on the place.
Yeah, cool.
How many buildings
What was that?
are in your city?
Buildings
Yeah.
in the city that I was making?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just like kind of like an abandoned old kind of Greek type city, like old statues and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be posting the pictures soon about those.
Okay. Well, I'll look forward to that. That sounds exciting.
Yeah. It's been pretty fun. So that's basically what I do now. It's like what Rick mentioned about doing the photography. It kind of changed how I collected things. So now I look at other stuff that I never really cared to look at, and I'm looking at it and say, hey, like I could do this, and then I grab it and come up with something.
Yeah, it definitely helps with the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
How
do you find that your ideas come in? Do they just come to you, or do you research and try to develop something?
They more or less come like how can I say, like if I see something or a figure that I have, and it just kind of I just basically, to be honest, like sometimes I just like I put my kids to sleep and I kind of walk, and because I have my living room. This is my living room. I have my whole living room is full of figures. So I come out and I start looking at my figures and kind of say, hey, you know what? I can do something with this, and then like everything else from there on like kind of starts. I start coming up with stuff. Like the reason I did that's kind of like a lost old Greek city or something. Is I did this G.I. Joe who's like a explorer or something like that, kind of like in the 40s or 50s, mm-hmm. And I said, you know what? I didn't know. I thought about doing a jungle scene, but I'm like, no, I want to do something different because I just did like two explorers in the jungle with that Bigfoot. So I was like, I got to do something different. And then that idea came up.
Yeah, cool.
So
yeah,
I think the figure itself is kind of like I build it from there on.
Yeah. Sometimes the figures present the idea. Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
Mine are all.
Yeah, some I spray paint, some I use acrylic paints, and then I seal it with what's it? Mod Podge.
Mod Podge. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually seal it. Even the spray paint, I seal it with that too, just in case.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Cool.
That way they won't get all scratched up or anything. Just kind of keep it there.
Yeah, and they will get scratched up.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. So sometimes I'm thinking one figure, right? And
so you're kind of focused on monsters.
Right now, yeah, that's kind of like been my thing lately. For the past couple of months, it's been like monsters, and I bought like a huge octopus, two of them actually. Been buying giant bugs and stuff like that. Just anything that's kind of larger than the action figure, kind of to make it.
Where'd you get an octopus?
It's from the same toy line from those Bigfoots that I have. It's from the same toy line from Toys R Us. It's kind of a big old rubbery octopus. I think I posted a picture of it. I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all that.
I repaint. I repainted it over to make it look good. I just found it on eBay. I just put monsters and I started looking like 20. I put 20-inch monsters and just everything just started popping up and I was like, oh, I could totally buy this. It's like $12. Stuff like that.
Can't beat that. Can't beat that. No.
They're like pretty good prices. It's just it looks bad on the surface because the original look, it just doesn't look as great. Like if you're shopping, it's like, that figure doesn't look great. But when I look at it, I say, hey, I can do this to that figure, paint it over and make it look a little bit creepier or more, a little different than what it actually looks.
Yeah, if you've got that talent to paint, you can.
Well, did you have you have a dive? Did you have a diver with you?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was wondering if you had a
diver.
diver. No, with your a couple of. What did you have with your octopus?
Oh, on the picture?
Yeah.
On the picture, I had I think I did one with a diver, one with one of those 2010 G.I. Joes. With one of those, I think it was 2010 G.I. Joe. Yeah, I did. I think I took.
Somebody wants to know. Stacy wants muscle body.
Oh yeah, this guy. I got it right here. I was just taking pictures of him right now.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah. I was just taking pictures of him right now with that Bigfoot. That's why I have him on here.
And where did you get him?
From Stacy.
Oh, okay. That's why you asked about that, Stacy.
Yeah, I got it from Stacy. Yeah, yep.
Stacy's a good guy.
Stacey's oh yeah, definitely. Really yeah.
Yep.
Great guy. Yeah. I'm getting a few other things from him too.
Wonderful.
Oh, good.
Wonderful. Yeah, it was a good connection with Stacy. Pretty good connection.
Yeah, he hooked me up. Yeah. Fixed up one of my Joes pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta send him. Hey, come on. I gotta send him a few. Excuse my child. I gotta send him a few heads that I for my G.I. Joes to see if he can flock.
Yeah, good.
Because they really need help.
Well, I would highly recommend him for flocking. Definitely.
Oh yeah. I had like the G.I. Joes that I had, the old ones. I really didn't care. I was like, they look fine, whatever. But once I got Stacy's muscle G.I. Joe, I was like, no, I need to get this fixed.
Yeah. Those eagle-eye Joes, they photograph great.
Yeah.
He flocked these for me. Stacy did these. Yeah. Really good job.
Yeah, that looks amazing. Yeah. That looks amazing.
Yeah.
I had some other people that I was trying to get to do it, but the little mustache gave him a problem. But Stacy said, "Nah, there won't be a problem for me."
Yeah, no, he's really good. I'm like, I keep looking at the Joe I got from him. I keep looking at the flock on it, and I'm like, that looks amazing. I really need to get the rest of them flock.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
I don't know. Every time I talk to Stacy, he's got 50 heads that he's got a flock.
Busy guy.
Yeah,
busy guy.
Yeah, that eagle eye G.I. Joe, beautiful figure. I was very happy to get it. Very, very
Well,
nice.
I see a lot of Joes behind you. What kind of those? Are those all made by Hasbro or?
Yeah, those are all Hasbro. Those are the Real American Hero line. I have all of them there, like from top to bottom. Then the top ones are, I don't know if you guys can see them. Those are my custom ones, but all of these are all original here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you said Real American Heroes.
Yeah, this remember the little GI Joes?
Yep.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yes. So the lines that they made of the 12-inch ones, they kind of did those, but into like they made Duke and Snake Eyes and all those guys.
Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
I
So
think
they were.
Rick has even shown some of those, haven't you, Rick?
I have some of those, but I have the 6-inch guys.
Okay.
I got
yeah.
classified line, yeah, which are all based on the Real American Heroes.
Yeah.
Right.
Because when I was a kid, I came in kind of like the last leg of the 12-inch, which was like Bullet Man and stuff like that. So then after that, GI Joe disappeared, and the 80s came, and then when the 80s came, it was the little GI Joes, and so I kind of was able to enjoy kind of both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that since I'm not too much into the little guys, I do more exclusively like 12-inch or bigger.
Right.
But although I've gotten into some little guys, and it's all Rick's fault.
Of course.
But I'm more into like 12-inch. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. No, that's all right to stick to 1/6.
Yeah.
Well,
nothing
Rick
wrong
was
with that.
talking,
Yep, that's what I have the most.
Rick was talking about going through looking for things to use. And, I've been posting a lot of these mini-me's that I find. And, I also found these erasers. I don't know if y'all can see them, but they're just erasers. And, the one is bananas and then tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you got grapes.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all can make it out.
Yep.
I saw Stacy there saying blame Brick.
They're just erasers. And I said, this is and I can use that in something. I think one of the
definitely
setups I did one time was when I did a market with my Johnny West. And I had all kinds of stuff coming from the farm on the back of the Johnny West wagon, which is right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there.
Yep.
And
that's nice.
I actually built this box that goes on the back as kind of like one of those jail wagons back in the old days. And they used to transport prisoners on the wagons. So I built that to just sit right in there, and you can take the whole thing out, and it sits right in there. Got a door with a chain on it and everything. But yeah, I love playing with Johnny West as much as I do GI Joes.
Johnny West was a fun line.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's hard to find it. You can find it if you want to pay big bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every now and then
Well,
you find it. Rick, didn't you just find a horse the other day?
Yeah, last weekend for $5. Yeah.
$5.
Oh,
See,
wow.
that's a deal.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Yeah,
a deal.
that is a deal.
That's a deal,
Yeah,
man.
no, he was in great shape. No melt marks. Had everything on him, tail, ears, nothing was broken.
Nice. Yeah.
Right.
Not right now. Not right now.
That's cool. Somebody said, yeah, that's right. Blame Rick. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting me into this.
I'm the second banana. I always blame the second banana.
Yeah.
Does it have the bars for the windows? Yes, it does.
Oh, does it?
I don't know if I can turn it around here. Let me see if I can turn it around. And I'll show it to you because I built this for a a toy show.
See, I see one of the aliens from G.I. Joe, one of those aliens.
And
I'm trying to get like 2 or 3 of those.
Entered in the contest. I don't know.
I might be Edmond. I might be able to help you with one of those aliens.
I'll even
Oh,
see
really?
the bars.
Just message me later on.
Can y'all see the bars?
Yeah, you can see the bars. Yeah, that's.
And it has the word jail on the back of it. And on the side, it says U.S. Marshal. It says U.S. Marshal because I had a marshal sitting. He was sitting on the front. That's my blacksmith.
Yeah.
I really like those figures a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I like the detail on them and everything. So
And right behind me, y'all can't see it, but
oh yeah, that's
Oh, I got a bunch of those.
how many you got?
Probably 6 or 7.
Oh
well,
wow.
Get ready to
bought
sell
them up.
and you let me know.
I even took a couple of them. I got the outfits were in terrible shape, so I painted them. So I have one in green and one in red. Came out pretty good.
What did you paint them with? But just regular latex?
Acrylic paint. Because the fabric part of the outfit was in terrible shape. So I just painted over it. It's a little stiff, but if it's just on the shelf, it looks great.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
That sounds like that might work. And here's one of the Bugmen.
Yeah, that's the. I need more of those. I only got the one.
You only got the one?
Yeah, I only got the one.
Which color is yours?
That one's easy to find. The blue one is a tough one.
The blue one.
Oh yeah, the blue one.
I have the blue one because these are the easy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the blue one, he's hard to find. And I did a photo shoot where I had an astronaut that was dead, and so.
I think I seen it. Yeah, I think I seen it.
Yeah. I just put the helmet on him.
Fabric paint. Stacy says to use the fabric paint.
Yeah.
I didn't do orange.
So you use acrylic fabric paint is what you did?
Stacy did. Stacy said he used fabric paint.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now that's an idea. I may look into that because I've got forms here.
There's paint you can buy that has sparkles in it.
Okay.
Mixed in with the paint, and if you use that, the suit comes out looking like one of the original blue suits. It has that little sparkliness to it. Kind of works pretty cool.
Interesting.
I think I used an emerald green. Really came out nice.
I want to say it.
So it's the uniform and that figure. Is it the one that you painted? Is it kind of like that stuff that gets so flaky, like when they do like the leather jackets and stuff like that? Okay.
The flakiness, it will flake off, but it doesn't fall apart. And that's why I painted it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I rubbed a lot of it off because it was falling apart anyways. And you have a nice fabric under it that you can paint.
Yeah, the fabric is, it's really nice fabric, but it just the stuff, if you touch it, it just falls off.
Just like fall
off after a while.
Yeah.
Most of mine are in good shape.
Yeah. It's like the Iron Man. I had the Iron Man for Captain Action. And I did the same thing. I had to paint it with acrylic because it was kind of like the same material.
Did it start cracking?
Yeah, it started cracking, and I just painted it over, and I painted it over. It held so far right now. So.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, Stacy. When you use the fabric paint, does it crack? Maybe you can tell us. Give us some pointers, Stacy.
No, I don't. I think the fabric paint is good. I don't think it cracks.
It's a fabric, he says. The one thing I couldn't save was the diver, the G.I. Joe diver that whatever the material that, I don't know if it's a rubber or whatever, it just sticks to the figure. And it
Yeah.
just turns into, I don't know. That I couldn't save at all. I had to just get rid of it.
Use a glitter and it kind of gives a space age effect. Okay, I'm gonna look
Yeah.
into that.
Yeah, it comes out good. I did it a couple of times.
Well, let me tell you something, Edmond. If you decide that you want a nude of the guy to get it from,
What's his name?
Carol Ashby.
Okay.
That's all he makes.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's,
Makes
let me just say it this way. That's his main thing that he makes. He actually bought the original molds.
Oh, wow.
And he learned how to make the plastic. And when he makes them, he has to be suited up and have respirators and all that stuff on. And then he'll make a whole batch of them because he doesn't, he don't want to be fooling with it. And then have to take the uniform off and put it back on and everything. But his suits, they're amazing. They look better than the original.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to contact him to see if I can get one.
Yeah.
Or more than one, probably a few.
He does them in several colors, right?
Yes. And if you're near Kentucky, he's going to be at Kentucky's show, and he's going to bring some with him. If you're near, I think he might be at the Texas show too. But hey, if you want one, you send him a message, and I'm sure he'll mail it to you. Just pay the shipping.
Yep. Oh,
but
wow.
He's an amazing creator. Let's see, it's toxic. You can't breathe that stuff. That's right. You can't breathe it.
Yeah.
Nope. Can't breathe it. But his kind of what we call him. We call him the wetsuit guy. And I think that's even his website. The wetsuit guy.
Wetsuit guy.
Because that's his claim.
Oh, different zipper colors.
Yeah, that's his claim to fame.
Wow.
Let's see. In different zipper colors. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing. You about ready for your questions there, Rick?
I am. The question is Edmond ready?
No, he's not ready.
I'm not ready, but go ahead.
I see that Action Joe Figs is with us, and yes, Action Joe Figs, cause I kept the questions in a mayonnaise jar. Yes, as a matter of fact, they've been sitting in the mayonnaise jar for 2 weeks, so they should be good. You ready, Edmond?
Yeah.
You know what happens after this, right? You know what happens. Everyone who watches this show will know everything about you once you answer these questions. So, okay, you ready?
Yep.
What's the best fast food?
Ooh, I like Freddy's, the one I like the most.
What is it?
Freddy's.
Freddy's.
Is my preference or the best fast food that?
That's exactly good. Freddy's.
All right,
we'll have
Freddy.
to look that up.
What he means is he likes a greasy burger.
Yeah.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Yeah.
What's your favorite action movie?
Action movie? Probably Predator.
Oh, that's a good one. The original, right? The original.
Yeah, the original. Yep.
With Arnold. Yeah.
With Arnold. Yep.
Well, speaking of predators, what's the scariest animal?
The what?
What's the scariest animal?
Scariest animal. Ooh. I don't know. Probably a lion or a tiger, something like that.
Big cat.
A lion, I would say. Yeah, big cat. Yeah.
Big cats are scary. You never know
Claws
what they're
and yeah.
Never know what little cats are gonna do either.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's a question from Stacy. Mustard or mayo?
Depends on what. But I will pick mayo.
On mayo. Okay. That says it all. What's your favorite smell?
Vanilla, probably.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. I like vanilla.
Me too.
Do you speaking of your action figures, do you believe in Bigfoot?
Sort of, yeah.
That's good. Sort of is
Yeah.
good. We'll take that. That's a
Yeah.
What's your favorite, or who is your favorite movie star?
Oh wow, that's probably what's his name now? I can't remember his name, but I'll go with Denzel Washington for now.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good. What's one thing you own that you should throw out?
Probably myself. No, I'm just. I have a fish tank. I should get rid of.
I think at one point we all have one that sits in the basement and like for years and then finally gets thrown away.
Yeah.
You can use fish tanks as dioramas. You can set up a diorama in a fish tank.
Yeah.
And then, you can even change the scenes if you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good thing to use for that.
Well, that's a good idea, yeah. Because I have been having it there. I don't know what to do with it. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this.
Create a scene inside of it. Put some Joes in it. Yeah.
Fill it up with water and throw a Joe in there.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I saw a guy. He took a picture of. It was a classified diver, and he was kind of fighting an alligator. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. And he put it behind the scenes. And what he had done was he put the figures in a plastic jug and filled it with water and lit it a certain way so he could photograph. So the figures were literally underwater, but you couldn't tell they were in a jug. Pretty cool. Pretty good idea. Wow. And it did distort the figures a little bit, but
But that looks like water.
Right. Yeah.
And
is it in your group? Is it in your group?
No, it was in. I think it was in a classified group, and the guy did a pretty cool job. And I thought, man, how the heck do you do that? Because I put a figure in a glass of water once, but it completely distorted the figure. I still got a cool photo of it, but it was just sitting in a glass of water.
If you can find that picture, post it in our group later. If you can find that.
Yeah, if I come across it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite holiday, Edmond?
Favorite holiday? Right, Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's everyone's favorite, I think. What's a place to visit? What place would you like to visit that you've never been to?
Japan.
Japan. Japan's beautiful, actually.
Yeah.
All right, one last one, and this is the one that everyone waits for and is really tough. Have you ever seen a UFO?
I have.
Good. All right, there you go. We don't need to ask any more questions.
Yeah, we do. What did the UFO do? Did it pick you up and examine you and all that stuff?
Oh.
No. It just actually was two. One was chasing the other.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
It took like what is it, 360? When was like a it took a 360 turn up, and then the other one followed.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was very. It lasted, I don't know, 2 seconds probably.
Yeah.
Very fast. Yeah.
Nice.
It's the only thing I've seen. Besides that, I haven't seen anything ever again.
You see, Stacy said, "Yeah, buddy, Japan," because Stacy is part Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. It's a cool thing.
And
been watching Samurai, so and then you showed them samurai things tonight there, Rick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The ninjas. Yeah.
Go ahead, Edmond. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I was going to say that the UFOs. I was actually in Puerto Rico when I saw that.
In Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
I can't say I've ever seen one. I wish I could, but
yeah.
Well,
I believe in them, but I've never seen one.
Well, a UFO is you know, the definition of it is an unidentified flying object.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like my grandson the other day, he said, "What is that?" You know, and we looked up there and we thought, okay, well, maybe that's an airplane, but we couldn't see any blinking lights or anything like that. We could just see this thing moving, this silver thing moving. And my granddaughter said, "Well, maybe it's, you know, the space station." No, it was too big for that.
Yeah.
But then, like you said there, Edmond, it did one of those crazy turns.
Yeah.
And then you go, that's not an airplane that I know.
Yeah.
Of.
Yeah.
So I've seen a couple of them, but I don't know what they were. I don't know if they were from another planet or if they were just some experimental aircraft. Who knows?
The truth is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
I still watch that show.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, it's been good having you, Edmond. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We've had a good time being with you and learning more about you and your hobby and our hobby.
Yeah.
But I picked up a bear the other day, and he feels like he's
nice.
made out of some kind of wood, like maybe he's carved or something. I don't know for sure. But
It's probably resin, but they make them look like and feel like wood. Yeah.
that may be
cool.
what it is.
Yeah.
And he even got his paws. I thought his paws were neat, you know.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Real paws and everything. But having a bear that's the right size is kind of hard to find. I've looked for one for a long time, and I just found this the other day. I go to Goodwill a lot, so I found him at Goodwill. I don't know, you know, what group he was in or what set he was in, but hey. And Stacy says he's looking for a wolf. I got a wolf here somewhere, Stacy.
Oh, Cotswold. Cotswold sells wolves.
Yeah, they do. But go to Hobby Lobby. Sometimes you can find them in there.
Yeah.
They're a little pricey, but they're worth it.
Yeah.
I can't go in there. I spend too much money every time I go. Oh, for Phantom.
I needed to turn into devil for my Phantom. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, I want to see the action Joe Figg's Phantom when he's that should be an interesting little group there. Someone today posted on one of the groups that they were looking for some Action Men bodies. So if anybody has some extra Action Men bodies and you want to turn loose of it, maybe you can send me a message and I'll try to connect you with that guy. I have a few, but I ain't turning loose of them. Well, I hope you had a good time. Thanks, Rick, for joining us. Thanks, Stacy. And Action Joe Figs, thanks. I hope. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and absolutely please comment. And remember, toys are fun. Bye.